Hey, what's up, y'all? It's me here at this beautiful pagoda slash educational institution. Anyways, yo, what's up, man? Just over here waiting on my girl. She's working right now. Tonight I have a client, and today I did something for the first time, very interesting. Apparently today in Cambodia, today is Buddha Day. Today's Buddha Day. So I guess it's appropriate that I'm at the pagoda and I'm not using any foul language. Hey, hello. What's up? Anyway, so this morning we went to Troy Chang Ba, which is another district of Phnom Penh. You would cross like the Japanese bridge. We went to this place near Soka Hotel, which is Soka Hotel. In case you guys want to know like where exactly I'm talking about, like the actual geography in which I'm speaking on. Troy Chang Ba is on the eastern side of the Tonle Sap, of the riverside area in Phnom Penh. So if you go over the Tonle Sap, you got Troy Chang Ba, which is like a peninsula sort of landscape, or a shape rather. And we went to this temple by Soka Hotel. So Soka Hotel is the giant, like rectangular prism white hotel on the end tip, on the southern tip of that peninsula. Anyways, you guys are like, no joke. We don't give a fuck about the details. They were like, we don't care. Shut the fuck up, for sure. Shut the fuck up and get back to the fucking point. I digress, everybody. I apologize for my lack of focus on the topic. Yeah, so we went there for Buddha Day, and we went there. We gave the monk some offerings. And we actually had to get basically wet. So what we had to do is I had to take all my clothes off, and I had to put on like some swimming trunks that I brought with me. And I didn't know this, but I asked them if I could take my clothes off. I'm like, you want me to take my clothes off here? Like, and I was thinking like, because I'm getting naked. Like, I'm getting butt ass naked. Like, you want me to do it right here, like in the open? Like, you don't want me to go? And they're just like, no, just change. And I'm just like, oh, okay. It's like, I was thinking, it's Cambodia, whatever. Fuck it. I don't care. So I take my pants off, and then they're like, oh, well, not them, but my girl. She's like, oh, what are you doing? Like, you should put a towel. What are you doing? I'm like, well, y'all motherfuckers just said I could change, but they assumed that I knew like to wear a towel while I'm changing. Like, what the fuck, like, who the hell does that? So I had my like white ass all out. You guys can see my white ass, man. I think I blind some Cambodian people. I think I blinded them, man. My white ass, just the sheer brightness, the sheer ivory, the ivory-esque tone and hue to my buttocks. Yeah, so anyways, it was a pretty interesting experience, man. I felt good after. We sat there, and the monk was like, it's like for 25 minutes of that shit. And he has this bucket of water, and we're facing the opposite direction. I've got my girl to my left, and then I've got some kind of like police officer of some kind to my right, and then beside that guy's a general. He's a general in the fucking Khmer army. So pretty interesting. And but they all seem they were all cool. And dude, could you imagine like getting in a street fight? Like, you get in a street fight here in Cambodia, like this general looked like nobody. He just was like some like fucking 5 foot nothing Khmer dude, fucking scraggly. Yeah, I said it. Can he have me killed? Yes. Could he have me strapped to a missile and then launched straight into the air and then exploded in front of the sky of Cambodia for everybody to clap for? Yes, he could. I digress. So the monk was just behind us going like, goosh, 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 with fucking water, like for literally, maybe not 25 minutes, but like at least like a good solid 10 minutes, man. Anyways, I felt good, and we're going to go and do it next week. And basically right now, we're just trying to rid any bad energy. We're taking any measures we can to rid our lives and rid ourselves of any kind of negativity. Now, whether it's going to work or not, I believe it will. I believe that if you believe in something enough, that it is real, that it does become reality, for yourself at least. So we'll see how that pays off, guys. I want to talk about something else. I want to talk about something I've talked about a little bit before, and that's kind of like being pushed into a corner and forced to make a change in your life. And I just got news that a couple days ago, my father, now let me just tell you a bit about my father. My father, first of all, I owe him for everything I am. Simply because, man, like when my father grew up, he had no dad. He had his mom, who raised 2 of his siblings. He has a brother and a sister. And if you guys don't care about my family or don't care about the story, just turn the fucking channel. But this shit's pretty interesting, and the story will relate to you, and I think that you can take something from this. So sit the fuck down and listen. All right, listen to me speak, guys. My father, yeah, he was raised by a single mom, whatever. He had 2 kids. He had to grow up with very abusive stepfathers, blah blah blah. He had a pretty rough upbringing, anyways. Fast forward, he had me, and his whole mindset was because he never had a dad, and the dads he did have, like the stepdads, whatever, were just abusive on a level that I don't even really want to get into in the video. Like, it's seriously, like, not just with my father, but with his siblings. I'm not gonna get into it, but man, oof. It's some pretty dark shit. I'm sure that there's people watching who have had that shit happen to other family members or themselves or yourself. I'm sure there's people watching who have grown up and been molested or beaten constantly and like burned and shit. Anyways, I'm getting off track here. So my father's the best man I know. He made every effort he could to be there for me and my brother. And he's also was a good husband too. Granted, my parents are divorced, but I think he was also a pretty good husband for the most part. He never like abused my mother physically or anything like that. So at least we can say that. And my dad is a good man, but most of all, he's still my father. So I see him as a good father. Messing up my damn flow, man. Fuck. So, anyways, I just got news that my father's company's shutting down in a couple months. His company's shutting down. Now, this has happened to him before. Like we used to live in Florida in the United States. We lived in Orlando, Florida for many years. I was just a kid, but I mean many years we lived there, like in Kissimmee in Orlando, and his company shut down too. And then what happened is we ended up moving to another part of Florida. Then that company shut down, and then we ended up moving to Virginia when I was 9 years old. So from the time I was essentially an infant to the time I was 9, I actually lived in Florida, not Virginia. And no, I don't miss living in Florida. I think Florida's kind of a shithole, to be honest. At least South Florida, because I lived in like Broward County, Florida, with like all the fucking OxyContin Express going on, and like you know what I mean. Just to do like Broward County, West Palm Beach County, Florida, Dade County, Florida. Like those counties suck. Those counties fucking suck, and so does Orange County, Florida. That's Orlando and Kissimmee and all that shit. Anyways, my dad's company shutting down, and I think it's good. I think it's good. I'm gonna say why I think it's good. My father lives with my brother. My brother's name is Clayton. He's my younger brother. He's 21 years old, and he's my best friend. He's my favorite person to hang out with on the planet, and I really miss him much. I haven't seen him since like last March of 2015. But anyways, he lives with my father, so this is obviously going to affect my brother as well. But I think it's good because I feel like my father and my brother are stagnant in life. I feel like my father and brother are stagnant. Like my father and my mother just got divorced like a year and a half, close to 2 years ago now. And, you know, since then he just works. He's fairly depressed. He's not a happy man. And I'm saying this because I want him to be happy. I'm not saying it because, you know, I'm trying to like make my dad look like a piece of shit. Hello. Just somebody want to say hi? Say hello? Hey, you're famous. Yeah. All right. How we say that? You're famous. It's so fucking cheesy. Anyways. Yeah, man, so what I'm trying to say is also that my brother's stagnating in life. He's had a girlfriend of like 5 years now. Now, I'm not saying he should break up with his girlfriend, but what I'm saying is that he's developed a serious comfort zone. Because when I was his age, I was also delivering pizzas. I was smoking pot. Granted, he's training martial arts, and he's a very good fighter. He's a very talented martial artist, and he's good at that. He's very athletic. But anyways, he's stagnant in life. He's stagnant in life, as is my dad. So I think the fact that my dad's company is going to shut down is good, because it's going to force them to do something. It's going to force them to make a change. There's no other choice. There's no other, like they're going to have to do something different. My dad's going to have to get a different line of work or in a different area. Perhaps it would be good for them to move. Perhaps it would be good for my dad to downsize. I don't know. Like, I don't know all the fine details and everything, but I think that myself included, when I've been put in these positions where I know something is going to end, where I've developed a comfort zone in life, and I know that it's coming to a screeching halt soon, or I don't even get a fucking warning, it just ends, then I've always adapted, I've always overcame, and I've always risen back up and made a better change for my life. So I just wanted to give you all that message that You know, if you guys get some bad news like, hey man, I got fired from my job. Dude, almost literally, I can say this with 100% truth. Every time I've gotten fired from a job, no matter how much I thought I was fucked and I was like, oh, I'm gonna kill myself, my life's over, you know, whatever. Dude, I always got a better job. Or I might not have made more money, but I made the same amount and worked with way cooler people. So I was happier and I made some friends and I was happy to go to work. I wasn't dreading it. And then the fact that I connected with those people bred other opportunities that were positive in my life, that blossomed into all these different journeys and quests I've had throughout my life. And yeah, man, so I just wanted to leave you guys with that positive message, guys. So always stay up, man. I've faced a lot of adversity in my life, as I'm sure some of you have. If you're watching now, possibly you have yourself. And then if it has happened to you, then I hope you can say that you've gotten better from it. If not, then perhaps you let the pressure get to you and you did something stupid too quick or whatever. But every time that I've been forced into a corner and forced to make a change in life, I always sometimes I'm pissed off at first, but then I realize what I have to do, and I've always been right. And the last thing I'm going to say, 2 tips I'm going to give you guys: don't ever listen to anybody but yourself. When it comes to my YouTube channel and what kind of content to put out, what to say, what not to say, nobody tells me what to do. Well, people try to tell me what to do, but I don't fucking listen. I don't give a shit. All right? You guys do your own damn YouTube channel, okay? Or what like who I have sex with, or what I do to make money or whatever. Like, go fuck yourself. All right? Don't ever listen to anybody but you. And that's no fucking joke. Number 2, if you move to Cambodia and you want to fuck a prostitute, for sure look under the bed. I have a buddy, I'm not going to say his name, he's a buddy of mine. In fact, I used to train him here in town in kickboxing and fitness. And he's a good dude. I'm not going to say his name. He's a friend of mine, and I really like him a lot. Fuck it, his name is Gaz. I'll just call him Gaz. What's up, Gaz? Shout out to you, man. Cool motherfucker. And listen, man. Listen. A biscuit is a fucking buttermilk biscuit. Fuck cookies. Cookies and biscuits, not the same thing, man. All right? A biscuit is a soft, fluffy pastry with butter and salt in it. It's flour, butter, and salt, and fucking goodness. A biscuit's not a fucking little chocolate chip little biscuit you dip in your gay ass tea. Yeah, I said it. And I'm not talking to you guys. I'm talking to all Brits. I'm talking to all y'all tea-drinking, biscuit-eating motherfuckers. Yeah, I said it. NoJokeStriking@gmail.com if y'all got a problem with it. If you get a prostitute in Cambodia, look under the bed, because I hear that what happens is when you go to bang the chick in the bed, when you go to bang the trick or whatever, the fucking girl. You guys can tell I've never gotten a prostitute before. You bang her, and then there's somebody under the bed, and what they do is they reach under and they reach like through the sheet or whatever, and they take your wallet, or they take whatever they can from you, and then they put it back. And then when the guy says, hey, where the fuck's my money? What the hell? The girl goes to, oh, well, it's just you and I in here. Like, how the hell could I have taken it? I was fucking you in bed. So that's a scam, guys. If you ever want to bang a hooker here, look under the bed. And guys, for sure wear a condom. All right? Anyways, guys, I'm No Joke Coward. Follow me on YouTube, Facebook.com/NoJokeCoward, and Instagram @BraytonLikeSatan. I'll leave all that shit in the description box below, y'all. Peace.